So usually how I go about this is I'll ask students, can you come up with some ideas that would put a pushing or a compressive force on the bones? And usually the students will answer that pretty quickly. They'll say things like walking, running, and jumping. And those are definitely correct answers. Those would put a pushing or a compressive force on the bone. Obviously, running and jumping being more intense and creating a greater stimulus than, say, like walking. But then I'll say, what about a pulling force? Can you think of activities or exercises that would create a pulling force on the muscle? And they often will think a little bit longer about that, but usually come up with things like resistance training, maybe like a pull-up or a biceps curl. And so let's use the biceps curl as an example, and we'll use my biceps. Forgive me, I'm not a very big specimen here, but this is where my biceps is. And when the biceps muscle belly contracts, the tendon of the biceps would attach down to the bone, and as that muscle belly contracts, that tendon would yank on the bone and create a pulling force on the actual bone. And so you can see those are pretty straightforward examples, but the interesting thing about that is it's actually even easier than you think. You don't have to get very creative to put both a compressive and a tensile force on the bones. And let me explain why.